I am Petruska. Today we're going to do the beginner's tutorial for the song Right Here by Stained. As usual, I have a cover available and I have a tutorial for more advanced musicians, all at my YouTube channel. You should find the link right up there. As a bonus, I'm also going to give you a second song at the end of this, Epiphany by Stained. It's only 3 chords, so I thought I'd just add it at the end. Before we get into the chords for Right Here, there's 3 things you need to know. Number 1, the guitar is tuned down, 1/2 step. That means the E becomes a D sharp, the A becomes a G sharp, etc. If you don't know how to do that, please leave me a comment on my website. I'll be more than happy to do a tutorial about different tunings for your guitar. The second thing about this song is I'm not going to teach you the official intro. Instead, we're just going to use the verse as an intro. The reason for that is the verse actually is a really nice chord progression. If played well, it's a nice intro. To play it well, you got to pay attention to your finger pressure on your left hand. Make sure you have a good, nice, constant pressure and you got the string down well. Make sure you have a nice pick and keep your tempo good, and you'll have a really nice intro. Number 3, I modified the sound of my guitar on this. I did use effects on the cover. To do that, I had a pickup, which is the Seymour Duncan SA1. I've tried probably 5 pickups throughout my time, and this is the best one I found so far without spending $300. And with that pickup, I was able to plug my guitar into my Roland Cube 30 amp. That is by no means an acoustic amp, but it has effects on it. And with that pickup, I was actually able to use it with the amp, and I could use the chorus effect and the reverb effect, which made it sound somewhat like a 12-string, which is the sound I was looking for. So, with that said, here are the chords you're going to need to know to play the intro slash. Okay, the strumming pattern for the song. I've got 2 progressions. I'm going to call one an A progression, one an E progression. They're not really A and E chords per se. We're just starting on the A string right there, and the other one we're starting on the E string. So the A progression looks like this. It starts on the A string, A, G, D, E, G, D, G. The E progression will be starting on the E string, E, G, D, E, G, D, G. So when playing the song, it looks like this. Okay, now right there, you may have seen a slight change in the progression. It was this. And then back to the A progression. Strum it. Okay, now let's see the left hand. Okay, now for the left hand, we're starting with this chord. I already showed you other chords earlier. We're going to use the A progression, and I'll tell you when we switch to the E progression with the right hand. But this is the left hand. This is how it sounds. By the way, I normally play this like this with my middle finger up here. I'm trying to get it out of the way, and it actually feels very uncomfortable. So if I mess something up, I'm sorry, but that's one of the problems with trying to do it this way. So it looks like this. E progression, back to A, and then the A progression. Okay, now we're going to repeat that twice, and that's the full verse. Now you need to learn a couple more chords for the chorus, and here are the chords you need to know. Okay, now for the chorus. I just showed you all the chord names, and obviously they're a little bit complicated. I'm going to shorten everything, but the first one is this D sustained 2, but I'm just going to call it a D to make it easy. The pattern, the right hand pattern, is similar but slightly modified. It'll be on this chord right here. Start with the A string, D string, G string, high E string. Then you go back to the G, D, G. Okay? So then we're going down to this F sharp chord. We're going to hit the E string, A string, D string, high E, D, A, D. We're going down to this B sustained 4. You start with the A string, D string, G string, E string, G, D, G. Come up to this G chord, hit E, A, D, A, E, A, D, A. Again, G chord, E, A, D, A, up to this A chord, E, A, D, A, and then back to this D chord. Okay, now once you know the verse and the chorus, you got everything down except for just the little bridge. The bridge is relatively simple because it's chords we already learned. You got this B sustained 4 chord, and then you got this G chord thingy. Okay, can you see that? I think you can. So if you want to make it real easy for yourself, just do half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can do what I'm doing, which is triplets. Triplets are 3 notes over 2 beats. I count it as triplet. So it'd be triplet, 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 triplet. But that's the entire bridge. So you go from the chorus to the bridge, back to the chorus. That's the whole song. Now we got to learn Epiphany. Running short on time, so here are the 3 chords you need to know to play Epiphany. The first thing is still all every note is a half note down, and then we're adding a little trick to it. It's a drop D. How do you do drop D? Drop D is really easy, actually. Think about it. This is your E string, your low E. Now we're going to bring the E down to the D. So I hit the D. Okay, so the first chord I already showed you, but the strumming pattern goes like this. And then the chorus, it's also fairly easy, it goes like this. And now you got Epiphany. The whole song is just repeated. The verse and chorus. There you go, 2 songs in 1. Thank you. Have a good day.